bullshit.
Step right up, got tickets on sale. In today's episode, trains coming off the rails. Watch it all burn from the screen on your phone. But don't you worry about it, you're safe at home. Every talking head will tell you everything's fine. It's the blind leading the blind. Yeah, it's a circus out here, we're wobbling on a wire. There's a lady with a beard, clowns juggling fire. Elephants and donkeys got us jumping through hoops. Y'all wish that I was lying, but you know that is the truth. Get your popcorn ready and pour you something strong. If the world's still spinning, the shit show goes on. Well, the world's strongest man just dropped the ball, and the tent's caving in from the weight of it all. Yeah, the lion's out the cage, puppets in a rage, and the ringleader's on parade. It's a circus out here, we're wobbling on a wire. There's a lady with a beard, clowns juggling fire. Elephants and donkeys got us jumping through hoops. Y'all wish that I was lying, but you know that is the truth. Get your popcorn ready and pour you something strong. If the world's still spinning, the shit show goes on.
Come on! Witness the greatest show on earth! Ignore the flame!
It's a circus out here, we're wobbling on a wire. There's a lady with a beard, clowns juggling fire. Elephants and donkeys got us jumping through hoops. Y'all wish that I was lying, but you know that is the truth. Get your popcorn ready and pour you something strong. If the world's still spinning, the shit show goes on.
Uh-oh. Reverb. Reverb. Happy Friday. How we all doing? I see I got one person. Woohoo. It's okay. It's the most important one, huh? Yeah. I'm not going to be on long because I do have a bunch of stuff to get done. And if I want to be able to do the big stream that we got going on tonight, I got to get all my stuff done. So, how's, I would say everybody, but every one doing? Is it Mishka that's in here, or who is it? I got one looking. Maybe it's just me, because I am on the other one. I am on YouTube. So, yeah. I'm looking here. I think StreamYard's fucking shadow banning me between StreamYard and YouTube. They can both fuck off. There. How's that for Friday morning? So yeah, looks like the riots are going great. All I can say is, I don't care where you are. Stay home on Saturday. Just stay home. I mean, if you want to go and risk it, you can, but even if you're in the right, you could either be dead right or you could be, in the pokey right. And that's great. Now you got to go get a lawyer and go through all that shit just to get out of the pokey trying to defend yourself. So just stay home Saturday. I'm staying home Saturday. I ain't going nowhere. Nope. I told Marvin, call in sick. So yeah. What else? RV. Yay! Good. It's been forever. We missed you. Yeah, get them patients in their room. Get on in there. Every time I go, they just treat me like cattle. Don't you just walk them in there and shut the door? No, Marv tried to stay away from that. I gotta tell you a funny story about that though, Arby, that you mention it. Um, he went in for some blood work yesterday, and it's a naturopath doctor, and she was doing his blood pressure, and she's talking to him, and she just tells him, "So, did you hear about that plane going down?" And just as she's doing his blood pressure, she's asked him that, and his blood pressure obviously skyrocketed. She's like, "No, it was in India," and he's like, "No, no, 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 no. I had nothing to do with that plane." Well, that's how it should be done, RB. Yeah. Yeah, I see lots of your coworkers. Well, maybe not your coworkers, but you know what I mean. And they just kind of treat them like they're half the time they don't even carry on conversations with you. Like they'll just, you know, walk you to the door and shut it. "Hey, Suzanne, I'm glad you caught me live. Yay." Well, they probably do better maintenance than the US does, Arby. Yeah, but in all reality, I gotta say, I think everywhere they've reduced standards. Hence why I ain't getting in the air. It's bad enough I have to go out on the road. I don't trust people enough. And after all the investigating I've done, the researching I've done for the last few days, religion, I am gonna have a big problem with that. Y'all are gonna wanna be there tonight when we do our secret society show. It should be good. Ooh, RB, I bet you got lots of info. You should pop up on our so we're gonna have a call in after we go through all the information we got. You should call in. I know you got lots of information on that. Well, now you got me all confused and curious. I'm so glad, Susan. Thank you. I do try to post it in Discord. It does seem to bring in a few there. It is. It's posted on my page, Arby. It is called. Just a minute, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Sorry, Fools is telling me to zip it. Okay, just a minute. Let me find the title. Where did we put it at? I swear I'll find it. It's at 10:30 your time. Yeah. You see it? The Secret Society one. Yep. Yeah, it's a long title. But yeah, I'm actually really excited about this one. However, it gave me the worst headache. And I think it was literally the stress of everything of reading it. I take shit way too literal. Hence, you know, me and my screaming matches when I get going. Well, it'll be on my channel. It'll be on Fools' channel. It will be on LW's channel. And I think it's just those 3 channels that it will be on. Okay, Arby. Thank you for stopping by, honey. You know you're always welcome. That's why I always send you the link. Your family's in Israel? Oh. You and Arby probably have you and Arby would have lots to talk about then. A lot. Wish this mic would let me turn my head. Good. We wanna be stuck with you. It has been crazy. Okay, well, if you get a chance to come by tonight, I think you would I mean, if you have lots of input and stuff, definitely you're gonna wanna call in, which is basically, just hitting the link. But what we're doing is I don't know if you've watched the Friday night shows, Arby, but what we're trying to do is do a call-in show versus everybody coming up and talking over each other. There's 5 of us on panel to begin with, but we try to be quiet when people come in, and let them kinda talk and, voice their views, and so, yeah. It's just to try to keep some control, a little bit of, less chaos on the stream, and so everybody gets something out of it that way. Assuming you'll pass out by, like, 9, knock that off, drink some coffee. Drink coffee about 7:30, that'll keep you awake through, 11:30. Hey, Baker, what's up? I did send you the link, didn't I? Son of a bitch. I'll bet I didn't. I'm gonna make me a list. I thought I made me a list. Where am I? And now I gotta go look. I think I did send it to you. I'm looking. I don't know where I'm at. Just a minute. I'm so clueless. Okay, here we go. Invite. Just enjoying the morning. Do you have the day off, Baker? Okay. I'm gonna get on my own stream going again at some point. I just gotta figure out what I wanna do. Yeah, definitely, Arby. You have lots of good information. We want that information. We all need it. You've been absent for, yes, 2 to 3 months with family stuff and work bullshit. I know. You get busy. It's life. No, I don't want them to be later. I don't want them to do it later. I don't want 'em to listen. That whole who wants to watch a live later? I never wanna watch a live later. I don't watch it when it's going on. You know why? Because my big mouth needs to put some input in on it. I ain't gonna be able to do that if I watch it later. Yeah, I know. I'm nosy. So, pretty crazy, about what's going on with the you gotta feed the kiddos? Okay, Suzanne. We're glad you stopped by and hung out with us for a minute, though. That's nice, Baker. Marv had those for a while, and then he decided, nah, I think he felt like he had too much time with me, and he's like, yeah, let's go back to 2 days a week. I don't blame him. I'm a lot. I'm a lot. I was gonna drop memberships, but I ain't gonna do it until I get more than 4 frickin' people in here, because Jesus, I give out 5 memberships. So let's check some shit out. Okay. Let's look at this first. This is the best shit ever. Hey, AV, what's up? Ah, I forgot to send that to you too. I gotta make me a list. That's all there is to it. Hold, please. Okay. I don't know if anybody's seen this, but let's talk about the riots. This is not peaceful protesting. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. It's not peaceful protesting. And this Florida sheriff, I love how, like, and I know they can be tyrants and all that, but we do need some at times. So look at this. Wait a minute. Okay, we're up there. Let me start it at the beginning.
If you resist law,
Oh, you son of a bitch. Just a minute. It's going to make me
if you
reload it.
resist lawful orders, you're going to jail.
Ah.
Let me be very clear about that.
This makes me so mad. I was just able to hear it a minute ago. So YouTube is screwing with shit, or StreamYard. One of them is screwing with shit. Hey, Mayo, what's up? I'm not sure which. But they make it to where I can't listen. Let me see here.
If you resist lawful orders, jail.
Okay, let me go back. All right, here we go.
You're going to jail. Let me be very clear about that.
No, it's really not going to let me listen to it. That is such bullshit.
Let me be very. If you
look, it won't even let me undo it.
In Brevard County, you are going to jail.
Am I going to have to download everything and then play it? That's going to piss me off. Let me try a different one. Oh my God. It's the funniest shit ever. I love it.
Keeping you informed, state and local law.
If you're considering
This one, no, they wouldn't even say it. They said they
We'll start
did,
out
but
by
they didn't.
addressing. If you resist lawful orders, you're going to. Let me be very clear about that.
That's weird. Why am I not able to? Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Am I doing something wrong, fools? He probably not even here. Okay, let me double check. It should work. It's pissing me off. Yeah, so I'll just tell you what he said. I ain't fucking scared. He said, we will kill you, graveyard dead. I think he meant it. Sometimes people need to understand stuff clearly. And I feel like he really made it quite clear. Okay, let me see. Am I not going to be able to share anything? Where the hell am I? Oh, is it because I have it muted? I do. Oh, I'm such a goober. Okay, just a minute. Hold, please. Sorry, YouTube. Sorry, StreamYard. Kinda. I got it. I got it. We wonder why I only have 4 on here. I don't give a shit. Okay, here we go. I like to hear him say it.
Resist lawful orders, you're going to jail. Let me be very clear about that. If you block an intersection or a roadway in Brevard County, you are going to jail. If you flee arrest, you're going to go to jail tired because we are going to run you down and put you in jail. If you try to mob rule a car in Brevard County, gathering around it, refusing to let the driver leave, in our county, you're most likely going to get run over and dragged across the street. If you spit on us, you're going to the hospital and in jail. If you hit one of us, you're going to the hospital and jail, and most likely get bitten by one of our big, beautiful dogs that we have here. If you throw a brick, a firebomb, or point a gun at one of our deputies, we will be notifying your family where to collect your remains at, because we will kill you graveyard dead. We're not going to play. This
I
has
am
got to stop.
flipping that shit.
If you resist lawful orders,
I am.
you're going to jail.
Oh, I love it. I'm sorry, but sometimes people just don't get it unless you make it super clear. And that I don't know. I would you want to test him there, AV? I don't think I would. Not after that remark. I think I'd go ahead and take his word for it. Hey, Miska, how are you, sweetheart? I think RB already left. Unless he's lurking. Maybe he's lurking. I'm sorry. I loved it. I thought it was funnier and shit. We will kill you, graveyard dead. Okay, what's this one? Oh, I know what this one is. This one's about the senator that was he wouldn't speak English. He only would speak Spanish, and every time you seen him, that's all he was doing was speaking Spanish. Well, he got after Christy Nomi and decided he was going to go get in her face or whatever. Well, they decided they'd go ahead and tell him no, he wasn't going to do that. And they arrested him. Well, they didn't arrest him. Let me take that all back. No, they basically put handcuffs on him, identified him, and let him go. If that was you or I, our ass would be sitting in the clink for that. But, it's a senator, so he gets away with it. Why, good morning, Mr. Duggar.
What the hell are y'all doing up so early?
It's not early. Hell, it's noon your time. What time did you think we were going to wake you up?
It nature early in Mr. Duggar time.
Well, I thought Mr. Duggar's time started at noon.
Oh, well, that's about right. Here, that's about right.
Right. See, I know. I'm the alarm clock on Fridays.
Yeah, you know, if that had been a conservative breaking in on that had been 2 years ago, our guy would have went straight to jail.
Oh, he'd have sat there for 4 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was a little annoyed that they let him go. He was right in their face. Let's watch this. Where'd I put it? I have to find
it's like people protesting Democrat land. Crazy.
Mm-hmm. There it is.
Pulled out my phone and shot this video.
I'm Senator Alex Padilla. I have questions for the secretary because the fact of the matter is
So you can see Secret Service agents getting physical with Senator Padilla. There was some pushing and shoving both ways. The senator yelled out, "I'm Senator Alex Padilla." They ultimately forcibly removed him from the room, but things continued out in the hallway. Take a look at this. Padilla staffers posted their own video of him being taken down to the ground by these agents. He was temporarily handcuffed before ultimately being released. Senator Padilla then held a press conference outside the building just a short time later.
if this is how the Department of Homeland Security
look, he knows
responds
English.
to a senator with a question, you can only imagine what they're doing.
But wait, Wait,
to
wait, wait,
farm
wait.
workers.
You didn't come in with
to-
a
For
question.
just a few minutes or so,
How the Department
Let's show how he
agents getting
came in.
physical with it. That's when I realized, oh wow, okay, this is Senator Alex Padilla. I pulled out my phone and shot this video.
I'm Senator Alex Padilla. I have questions for
See,
the Secretary.
if you're asking a question, are you going to push your way through like that?
So you can
I
see
don't
Secret
think so.
Service agents getting physical with Senator Padilla. There was some pushing and shoving both ways. The senator yelled out, "I'm Senator Alex Padilla." They ultimately forcibly removed him from the room, but things continued out in the hallway. Take a look at this. Padilla's staff.
So you or I would be scared shitless to push back against the cops because they'd shoot your ass. But he could push back against him, and they'll just handcuff him, figure out who he is, and then let him go. Let him be on his way and have his little luncheon or whatever it is he's going to go to next.
Well,
I was pissed when they didn't arrest him. I mean, you already had him in handcuffs. Why didn't you go the whole way? It would be really nice if we could just have one street and one set of rules, not 500 rules for the same street, depending on, who you are.
absolutely. That was set up. He knew what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he knew exactly what he was doing. So I mean,
Optics are important. They already called Trump a fascist dictator. This was dealt with appropriately. I'm not sure what you're talking about, LJ, but if you're talking about dealing with him by just giving him handcuffs and then letting him go, I don't believe it was. If you're to the point where you have to push somebody out of the room and put handcuffs on them, I'm pretty sure jail's the next spot for anybody else, but not for him. I got a problem with that. Let's treat everybody equally. Remember, that was the deal.
how many people went to jail that were trying to screen down Biden and Kamala and all them, had their clothes ripped up off of them as they drug them out, then put them in jail. So he's sitting there confusing. He's forgetting how conservatives were treated. How dare we even ask questions? Much less try to do it in an open forum like that.
You're breaking up. What is the deal? How come it's doing that? I've never heard it do that before. It almost sounds like a wind.
It's probably my damn fan.
It's something. I've never heard it before.
All right. I'll get out of here then. I don't want to mess
Oh,
with
well, you didn't have to leave. I just hear it. It's definitely wind. It sounds like wind.
I've got a fan blowing on me.
That's probably what it is. Hey, Shelly. She been here 16 months. Yep. Happy Father's Day, Mr. Duggar.
Is today's
Right around
Father's Day?
Sunday is Father's Day.
Well, I better get my bottle of whiskey out.
That's right. Celebrate being a pappy. Yep. Happy Father's Day to all you daddies.
My daughter always goes overboard on Father's Day.
My kids are pretty good about Father's Day and Mother's Day and trying to celebrate us. And we actually have this weekend is Father's Day. Next weekend is my granddaughter's eighth grade graduation party, and we're doing it at my son's house. And normally we would do Father's Day there too, but I think he might go, oh, I don't want two things going like 2 weekends in a row, you guys. Give me a break. So I'm not sure what we're going to do for Father's Day, but the kids will plan something. They usually are pretty good about it.
Yeah, my daughter's a trip. She said, what you want for like your birthday? I said, I'll come clean my house. She said, oh, hell no.
Clean your own damn house.
I laugh at her, dude. She's quick. She's quick.
I wouldn't want this
About
dude
through
running
dinner.
for president. Army vet said this is Padilla shot at running for president. Just saying, look at the optics back. Yeah, I don't care. I would not. I wouldn't vote for that son of a bitch. I could see immediately he's about as racist as they come. All he could think about was the poor illegals. They're not even here illegally, and you're standing up for them. How much fucking sense does that make? They're not even legal. No.
He thought his bigness was going to let him shove by, and little short ass Secret Service guys pushed him on out.
Well, finally, it only took 3 of them. I'm glad I don't depend on them to save my ass.
Well,
I saved myself. They weren't trying to hurt him? Well, there's the first problem.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yep, Shelly, one rule for us and another for them. Yep.
Well,
hey, fools, what's up?
As long as they keep leave a crazy old handsome Batman alone, they're safe.
Well,
leave me alone. I ain't doing nothing to nobody.
You got a daughter, though. What about her? What about when she has babies? What about them? We better think about all this shit because it's coming.
Oh, I have. It scares the shit out of me.
So I have informed all my kids, y'all just stay home this weekend. Actually, I haven't gotten a hold of my oldest son because he is out of town working, but I will be. Him, I got to handle a little differently. I can't just say, no, just stay home. If I say it like that, the first thing he's doing is getting in his rig and going someplace. So I have to do it in a little different way with him. He's kind of an asshole.
Yeah,
in a loving way, but he's an asshole.
You live in under fire land up there.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely behind enemy lines for certain. And they're having riots all over around here. They're calling them protests, but we all know what the hell they're going to do. And I mean, it's all the way around me. Like, I'm damn near corralled in. Look, don't worry, I could get out if I needed to. But I don't want to have to go that way because the pokey don't sound fun to me. Yeah, I'm not impressed. I mean, I'm worried. Marvin, when he goes to work tomorrow, he has to drive right through the middle of Portland. I mean, we think it's going to be bad out here. Ain't going to be nothing like it's going to be in Portland. Portland's going to suck.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know what it's going to be like in Santa Fe and Albuquerque tomorrow. You forget I live in one of the states, too.
Well, let's see here. Let's go look. My daughter says, you need to quit getting on that website, Mom. I'm like, no, I can't. I got to. This is where I find out the information about what them sons of bitches are up to. So, no. Here's the map. Let me find the. Where'd the map go? There it is. Let me take that down. All right. Look at all them blue dots. That's every place they're going to be on Saturday. Is that nuts or what?
Yeah.
So, where'd you say?
New Mexico.
So where is it where you're talking about?
Right in there.
Right in there? Oh, yeah. Lord. Just stay home, Mr. Duggar.
Look under, there's Los Alamos.
Santa Fe. And if you notice, look at the times. So what they do is they start it in the mornings. And they want everybody to just trail around to these different spots. And that's what they'll do. And it'll just get bigger and bigger and bigger the closer they get to certain areas. Valencia County. At the Daniel Fernandez Recreation Center. Albuquerque from 11 to 3. Oh, these two, they're overlapping. Madrid from 11 to 1. Yeah, it's
I might
not
ride.
bad.
I might ride out to Madrid, and it's not Madrid. It's Madrid. They get
Whatever.
mad at you. They get. It's
Well, I
a
wouldn't be
crazy
going
little
there.
hippie town. I lived there 11 years. It was actually a really cool place to live. It was an old hippie town. And,
Well, I'd be worried
was-
about what mood the old hippies are going to be in.
For the biggest part, them people there are just like, get the fuck out of here.
Well, they're not. If they obviously, these are all mind you, these are set up through. Let me just explain to you what this website is.
Yeah, I know what it is. But go ahead and explain it for people who don't know.
So here's all the partners. Let's just go right to here. There's Bernie. Here's Catholics. Yep, Catholics are backing them.
Come on, you know that's not right.
Oh, I believe it's absolutely right. I don't think this is wrong. I think this list, the only way these people got their list, their name on here was to have donated. And they donated a lot of money. If you look up here, oh yeah, well they got toolkits you can get. Just in case, in case you don't have the right shit to tear shit up with, they've got it for you. And they'll walk you through everything.
Tells you where the pile of bricks are and shit.
Probably. I haven't looked that close, but I'm sure it does. It's probably an email that's sent out to everybody. LW didn't believe that those bricks are from this. I guess LW thinks they quit making them, but they're still making bricks and they're still using them on everything. I mean, we can all sit and stay in la like have, be with our rose-colored glasses on and think shit ain't happening, but it's happening. And it's not pretty. And for those people that live in rural areas, well, it's only a matter of time before they're out in your area. So hold tight. Especially if this shit don't get stopped. If they don't clean house and get rid of these fuckers, we are in sad situation. Because they'll go to the rural areas. They'd rather live in those areas. That's where they're used to. They're used to living with nothing.
They better watch it. The digging's easy.
Here we go. Here's the training. You just register right here and they'll hook you right up.
Yeah. When they don't bring bricks, they bring them jackhammers so they can break up the sidewalk to throw them.
Yep.
Did you see that shit? That was hilarious.
Well, here, if you missed the training, it's okay. They've got it on YouTube for you. You can just go right there and get it. They've got this kind of training on YouTube, but, heaven forbid you talk about certain things on YouTube because they'll just silence you. Good morning, Hairbag. Mishka's back. Yeah, I don't know. I think that Saturday. I think Saturday's going to be. I mean, the way they've got the map and how they've got them all spread out, I think there's going to be an uproar. What's kind of concerning is when I see the ones that are actually like in rural areas. Like one of the towns that we have out here is a very small area. It's not a big area at all. It's all a bunch of farmers. And it's set up right in the middle of town, right where the big flagpole is. And they're just going to get on down right there. Of course, cause all kinds of problems with, the little bit of traffic that goes through there.
I don't know. Sometimes people get enough of this shit. That they've been all along. That's what they've been hoping for is a civil war. know, the it's all about breaking down our country. It's like they did a survey of young people about how good they would reproduce, and the testosterone levels are down over 60% in our young people.
Mm-hmm.
Reproducibility down to about 40%. This is stuff I'm reading. I don't know this for a fact, but it's stuff I'm reading. I was watching a doctor do a documentary, and you know, and some of the outcomes of the the pharmaceuticals they've been prescribing us for years. They're not to heal. They're to keep you sick.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the coup shot, you know.
Yep.
You know, they
All of
don't
it is.
censor you about they don't censor you about the shot anymore because it's been proven it was a bioweapon. It's fact. It's not a conspiracy now.
Oh, but part of them, the ones that absolutely refuse to believe it will still say, "Oh, yeah, that's bullshit." And it's like with anything. In fact, what the whole show that we're doing tonight regarding the secret society. Okay, if you're smart, unlike gangbangers who will have all bad people in their gang, in a lot of places they don't do that, such as the government and religion. They will have lots of good people because that covers up the bad shit that's actually going on. And that's exactly what the
Yeah.
government does all the time. They'll bring in good people because they need that cover. But in reality, behind the scenes, they're doing shitty stuff. I mean, it's so obvious. If you literally don't want to see the facts if you can't see them at this point because they are blatant.
Well, that's like George Bush and all them people with that skull and crossbone outfit, Acorn Acres or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Y'all make sure you show up tonight. Tonight at the stream because we're going to talk about the secret society is basically what the show is about, and we each got our own little spot that we're going to basically talk about, and it's going to get. I mean, the things that I learned, it literally gave me a headache. Stuff I never imagined. Oh, make your stomach turn.
It's amazing what you can find if you really start down a rabbit hole.
Mm-hmm.
You
You do have to really dig, though. I mean, there's stuff on the surface, but you really got to dig. Oh, yeah, Army. That will be brought up, too. The Knights Templar. Mm-hmm. Yep, it'll all be brought up. So, and like I said, we all, have our own little spots at it, and we'll kind of take a stab at each one of them, and then we will bring up callers and if they've got stories about it. And that's the biggest thing, I'd like to. It would be nice if people called in that actually have information regarding the specifics, like they know somebody that was in it, and they can give kind of their experience.
Well, I tell you, one of the most secret societies there ever was the CIA. But that's the other government running a shadow government on us for years since Eisenhower days.
Oh, since the dawn of time. We'll realize that Rothschilds really do run the whole show in the end. We'll realize that in the end. I don't know what all the other guys have found in their research because I haven't talked with Fools or LW or Baker or KJ about it. But
this is the snob audio group, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, Snob Audio.
Oh God.
Hey, Heather. Yeah, I think I remember Glenn Beck doing something about it, but I didn't have a huge interest in it. Now I wished I kind of wished I would have had more of an interest in it, Mail, because there's so much shit I had no idea about.
Which one are you doing?
I'm doing Freemason.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of spin-off organizations, which is Skull and Crossbones is one of them.
Yeah,
The
there'll
spin-off of
be.
the Masons.
I won't tell everybody all of them that we're talking about, just because I want them to come to the show tonight and see it. But yes, if you can think of a secret society, we're probably going to be discussing it, at least the major ones. But if people have information on other ones that are secret society type of setup, we'd love to hear it. One of the things that I got a lot of information from was actually not a retired police officer, a cop that got out of it. Oh yeah, AV. Oh gosh. Just you saying that makes my skin crawl, AV. Just saying square and compass, that alone. Only because not because a square and a compass is something. I should elaborate a little bit. Not because I'm scared of a square and a compass. Let's just be clear. That's not why. We'll all figure that out tonight. But it's definitely more and I gotta say, the one thing that I hate about shit like this is they make it so confusing. It's hard to stay focused because you can squirrel on so many subjects with this. I mean, it goes in 50 and this is done by design. No doubt in my mind. I know, and we're doing it on Friday the 13th. What the hell were we thinking? Fools, this is your fault. I blame fools. Yeah, what a day to do it on, Friday the 13th.
It's all basic roots go back to Illuminati. The people who are in charge in secret. The people that want to change the course of the world to benefit them with population reduction, money control, mineral controls, land control, making them the central powers. So there's a lot of crazy shit in this world people just can't really believe happened until it's put in your face.
I never realized that such opposites were so connected. Like, how we keep saying what's right is wrong and what's wrong is right. Well, it's amazing how much wrong is connected to right in this. And I don't want to give away everything that we're going to talk about tonight, but just it's kind of frustrating to me. There is a sense of helplessness. Like, I'm not helpless, and I know I'm not, but it definitely puts another struggle on all the struggles that we already have. You know what I mean? It's just when you start uncovering shit afterwards, you're almost like you're scared to uncover. It's like, no, I don't want to know. Wait, no, can I just call me an ostrich? Let me live in a hole, okay? Because it's overwhelming. This is why my daughter tells me all the time, Mom, I don't want to hear it. But then it's like, yeah, but you're not going to be informed. If something comes up, I need you to be informed. Friday the 13th's always been a good day for you, Mishka? Oh, I don't think it's ever been bad for me. Knock on wood.
Well, it's either all going to go down on the 14th or days after.
Oh, well, they're all pissed off because we're celebrating the king tomorrow.
Flag Day.
Oh, they're sure that we're doing it all because we're celebrating the king. I don't care what anybody says. I think it's a huge waste of fucking money. 25 to $45 million for a fucking parade. Come on, really? None of that is going to help the Marines, or who is it that we're celebrating 250 years as Marines? I am very thankful for what they've done for us and all that. But giving
Actually, the Army.
Army, okay, well, doing a parade and spending that kind of money ain't helping none of them. I'd rather see you give that money to them and let them go have a decent life. How about that? Then you have a stupid parade. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard of. What a waste of money.
That puts a lot of people in one spot, opens
Yeah.
up for a terrorist attack.
Mm-hmm. On Friday. Oh, no, I guess it's Saturday the 14th.
I wouldn't go to a football game or a baseball game now to save,
We don't like
any
big
place
crowds.
there's a bunch of people gathered at. It's kind of
We-
scary.
We went to the Eagles concert in Seattle. Oh my God. I thought Marvin was gonna. I was certain he was gonna find a rope and swing from the rafters to get the fuck out of there. He could not get it. I've never seen him be claustrophobic or anything like that. He's always been very level about shit like that. Never kind of worried about, oh yeah, whatever, let's just get on out of here. Oh God. And usually he'll be thinking about, fuck, it's gonna take us 3 hours to get out of here, the fucking traffic, blah blah blah. No. All he was like, no, we got to get out of here. We got to get out of here. Something freaky. And that was the same time that they had the shooting in Vegas at that concert. I think, was it Brad Paisley? I don't remember, but yeah, it was the same time. And so he was just on edge. I was like, holy shit. He freaked me out. I was so freaked out when I was fine till I seen him freaked out. And then it's like, oh no, don't, why are you getting freaked out? Yeah, it was a bit freaky.
It's not like you can take your shooting iron with you to help protect your family.
No, exactly. Yeah, because they're going to take everything away from you because they're sure that, they're going to save you.
They always hit the gun-free zones, you notice?
Mm-hmm.
That's why they hunt schools down.
Me and my buddy Rick, we've been going around. He he has cop derangement syndrome, and I have cop derangement syndrome a lot of time too. I think cops do a lot of bullshit. I've been the first to admit it. But in this case, with these riots, the cops have been extremely patient. Like way more. Every time I watch one of these, I just sat and look at them, going, "What the fuck? What are you waiting for?" They just threw all kinds of shit at you. Why are you driving away? They just threw a rock at the back of that SUV and busted out the window, and y'all are driving away? That makes no sense to me.
I seen one I liked. One of them, some guy come up and he spit on a National Guard guy, then jumped out of the way. And his pants, one of the ones that got his pants falling down there.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, this bystander who was a patriot coming and just bulldog tackled that dude. Just bam! I mean, just knocked his pants down to his ankle, hit him so fucking hard. A few of them need to be slapped back into reality, man. These fucking people, how do they even fucking think like that, Gutters?
I don't know. Here's what I don't understand. I don't understand how they're fighting for people that are here unlawfully. if you so if I break the law, I have to pay the consequences because I'm a documented citizen. Yet somebody that's undocumented doesn't have to pay anything and they're going to fight for him. That makes no sense to me. I don't understand. And you know, when they're like, well, you're going to split up families. No, you're not. If Let me put it this way. If the government came to my door and said, y'all are going to have to move, you are going to have to move. Your family can stay, but you are going to have to move. Do you think my family would stay? Hell no, their shit would be packed before mine and we would all be leaving. The same way if it was one of my kids, if they said they were leaving, we would all pack up our shit and leave. I don't understand. I mean, to say that, well, you're breaking up families. No, you're not. That's their choice. If you came here illegally and you didn't have brains enough to do it the right way to make sure you get to stay here and be with your family, then you're the problem, not the government that's getting you out.
Well, you know, you got those people running around with the Mexican flags and burning shit. Not only are they here illegal, now they're coming here fighting our police, our army, our citizens. Get them motherfuckers out of here, man. I don't know what the problem is. You know, only thing is they're trying to keep us weak. It's, you know, it's our war, attack from within. And they've been doing it with the dumbing down of our kids, by the chemicals they put in our water, the chemicals they put in our pharmaceuticals, the chemicals they spray on our food, the chemicals they spray in chemtrails. You know, so I mean, where does it all lead to? It leads to the dissipation of the United States. What it means, you know. I mean, if Trump hadn't have won, we'd have been truly fucked. Excuse my language, people. We'd have been screwed and tattooed. I am not kidding you.
Well,
So, I mean,
I still don't know if we're not yet. I mean, and I got to say the deal with Elon even more now, I believe. Did you see where he apologized for the shit he said about Trump?
who's that?
Elon.
Oh yeah,
He apologized. I'm sorry, I went way too far saying that about Trump. I knew this with that whole fucking shit show was a setup.
Yeah, he kind of got the lefties hollering for the Epstein release. You know, they know what's in there.
Airbag, I will look that up. I think I did see something about that, but I didn't do the Knights Templar, so I probably I'll need to look it up. I'll look it up and see though.
Actually, it's the same Knights Templar. It's that they just got ran off. That's where they ended up landing in Malta, trying to get away from the king, who had backstabbed them and started ordering their arrest.
Well, I do have to say that a lot of the beliefs that we have had, for me, have changed with the research that I've done regarding these secret societies. I got to tell you, I've never felt more alone than I do now. And, you know, I say that with a giggle, but it really, I mean, it's us against the world, you guys. We're so fucked. It'll all make sense tonight. If it doesn't, I mean, for most people, I think you guys have all, you know, research this kind of stuff anyway. Hey, Lady A, what's up? But yeah, some of the stuff is just, sometimes I feel like it's said to desensitize us, like so that when we hear raunchy shit, we can handle it. LW, yes, we are the audio. You know, let's just name it that right there. The audio snobs. I think that's perfect.
Audio snobs. You were listening.
Who's in the goddamn wind tunnel, LW said.
Bite my ass.
You knew that was coming. Oh, that's funny as fuck.
Well, of course I did. Reverb, you go.
That's right. Reverb. All right, I'm back on yellow.
You come up here and hang out with her. I'm out of here.
Now you're pissing off Mr. Duggar, LW, you fucker.
The hell with it. I could go be abused by some other person.
He wants to at least be slapped by a hot chick if they're gonna abuse him.
Fuck yeah,
shit. And you ain't got big enough boobs, LW.
Ain't got no kind of boobs I want. See?
That's right. Oh, watching these riots and seeing these people, like these dudes. This one had on pasties, but it was over his entire boob. And I don't know if he's like taking pills to make his boobs grow, because they looked, I mean, he wasn't a big guy, but his boobs looked like bigger than they should. Oh my God. It was like, are you serious? I mean, it covered his whole boob, the whole pasty did. And then he had like an open shirt, like it was a new fashion. I'm like, oh, you freaking fruitcake. Hey, Goose Sports. Good afternoon. Welcome.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. What else did I see? I posted a bunch of shit, or saved a bunch of stuff, because I figured it was going to be the easiest way to. Oh, I know what it was. Look at this. I get through this part. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, there we go. This is funnier than shit. Okay.
Boys, we might be off the coast of Cuba. Let's go check out that suspect-ass boat behind me. We are definitely off the coast of Cuba. Jackpot. I'm a crackhead. I'm officially a crackhead. I should be like dead after all that. I crashed out so hard. Super lit though. But it looks like we're here. But I smell sunscreen. As soon as I got to the beach, I had to dip. Locals were tripping. That leftover boogie shuggy in my system had me zooming out of there. Not too sure where I am, but I see a swamp just up ahead. Gonna rip a little dip. Yeah, I know. Wet the whistle a little bit. These little lizards behind me think they're the shit. I can take them.
The cigarette.
Swamp puppy catch and cook coming soon.
Hey, young people.
Oh shit! I ain't showing your shit, Rick.
A better example of out of
Fuck,
control
where is it?
police and
Damn
law
it.
enforcement.
There it is. I ain't showing Rick shit. He's mad because this reporter got hit in the leg. Okay, here's the number one rule that Rick Gore tells anybody. When you hear sirens or see cops, you leave. You don't stick around. You don't answer questions. You don't do none of that shit. And now he wants to stick up for this dumb broad who's standing in front of a bunch of cops with guns in their hand. She's an idiot, and she kind of deserved a little lesson. And I think it worked. She's lucky it was in her leg and not in her head, the dumb shit.
Can we watch her get shot?
Yeah, we can watch. I don't mind.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Here, let's hear what Rick has to say. It's only 3 minutes long. Let's listen to how stupid Rick Gore's being right now. Rick, I hope you hear this.
Hey, young people. And you really just can't get a better example of out of control police and law enforcement when you give people the right to use deadly force or to use force against unarmed people with total unaccountability and immunity. Watch this cop right here. Unprovoked news reporter, freedom of the press, simply reporting no threat, intentionally aims and shoot her in the back. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Earning the hate.
It was perfect.
Well,
welcome to another episode of
I just think that one time he preaches one thing and then he preaches something else. This is a specific thing. Like I said, anybody that knows Rick, who's here, Mishka's here. She knows. Mishka, number one rule, see cops, go away. You don't hang out. You don't answer questions. You don't see what they're doing. You don't wait around. You get the fuck out of there because you could be the fatality. So you don't hang out. Remember, cops are not held accountable if they happen to shoot you in the process of trying to get somebody else. They're not held accountable. So why would you stick around? Yet it's okay if this one does. No, I don't care if she thinks she's doing a job. Go up in one of those high-rise buildings and watch from there. Why you got to be right in the middle of the shit, you dumb shit?
There'll be some back the blue supporters and, you know, who
Not
always want to justify government tyrannical actions in the name of back the blue, support the boo. The police have a tough job. Oh, we don't pay them enough. Oh, they work too hard. Oh, if we just had more police and only they had guns, we'd be safe. There's always that group that wants to defend this. Saying
I'm none of that group.
Probably do something. We didn't know what happened before. It probably wasn't the cop's fault. It was no. It's absolutely intentional. He shoots a woman in the back. He's going to go home and go, wow, I wrote 15 tickets today and I shot an unarmed woman in the back with a non-lethal round. It was pretty
Not
cool.
like
She
gun
ran off
control to
screaming and
me.
crying. How do people respect law enforcement anymore? I just don't get it.
After hours of standing off, this situation has now rapidly deteriorated. The LA
you heard that shot, I'd have been gone.
Horseback, firing rubber bullets at protesters, moving them on through the heart of LA.
You just shut the no accountability, no actions, no wrongdoing. The police investigated themselves and felt they did nothing wrong. That guy should be charged with a freaking crime.
I don't believe.
Assault with a deadly weapon.
I disagree, Rick.
This is so unjustified, and there will be people saying, Rick, why are you picking on the police? The police are good. This is one bad apple. We need to back the blue. You cannot justify government tyranny and excessive use of force and unjustified force in the name of supporting the blue. The flag,
well, no, you'd have to understand
law and order.
Rick, he wouldn't call the cops.
This is just tyrannical, evil, nasty guy who has a gun and is out there supposedly enforcing the law that people are like giving free food and free drinks because they have a tough job and we have to back the blue. Wow.
Okay, so a little bit of background on Rick. Rick's a retired police officer from California. He was there for 30 years or something. Okay. He calls out cops and all the bad shit that they do. And they do some, I got to tell you, I see way more shit of cops doing bad things than I do of cops doing good things. That's not because only people that want to find bad things about cops find them. No, that's because there's more shit going bad with cops than going good. So let's be honest here. But with this situation, like I said, Rick is the first one to say, when you see cops, you do not hang out. Yet he is justifying this dumb broad standing with her back to all those cops with guns in their hands, and I don't care what they got in those guns. I would not turn my back on them, and I would be nowhere near them. First of all, I wouldn't trust how they could shoot. Second of all, I don't trust their ethics, so I wouldn't trust any of their bullshit, and I would not be standing there. This is what happens when you take yourself and put it right in the middle of this kind of shit. That's what happens. I don't understand why he can't see this, but for some reason, Rick has a really hard time seeing the side of this. I'm not sure why.
Show it one more time. Look how nonchalantly he just whacks her.
He does just reach up and whack her. But like I said, that's why are you putting your trust in the cop? Why are you doing that? Do not put your trust in them.
Why did he goes, oh, what she thinks she doing? He doesn't even aim it. He just kind of points it at her.
Here we go.
Through the heart of LA.
Heart of LA. Let's watch it again.
No account ran off screaming and crying. How can people...
Situation has now rapidly deteriorated. The LAPD moving in on horseback, firing rubber bullets at protesters, moving them on through the heart of LA.
He did look right at her, the fucker. I'm sorry, I think I love her reaction more than anything.
Oh, he got her in the ass.
Well, like I said, you can't change the rules. The rules are when you see cops, you go away. You get away from them. You don't take a chance. Remember, they have the up on you. They are allowed to do shit to you that you are not allowed to do to them. Get the fuck away from them. Why would you stand there? They let off 2 shots before they even shot at her.
And it's probably where the bad guys are anyway.
Right. They are right behind her. Or right in front of her, whichever you want to call it. I mean, come on. Really? Sorry.
She said it loud enough where that cop heard her talking shit.
He went, I think we need to put a little goose in her. Here. Boom.
Bye-bye. Bye, Felicia.
Dance, honey, dance. I know. I'm mean as hell. I can't help it. I just think there's I just think you have to. You can't depend on somebody else. You have to depend on yourself first. And I'm sorry, right here, she was not depending on. She wasn't making sure that she wasn't going to get, taken out, so to speak. All right. Well, I can see we're not going to get any more in here right now, so I am going to drop my memberships. Wrong one.
Boom, 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 boom.
There you go, boys and girls. Who gets them? Mountain Goddess, AMC, Mayo Monkey, and Johnny Yarborough. Oh, and Ivanka. And Avon. Avon calling. Did it give me 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. I thought it was 6 there. Right on. Congrats, y'all. Looky there. You're welcome, Mail. It just doesn't really mean a whole lot. I'm actually getting ready to stop the memberships. I will end those memberships as soon as I reach 1,000 subs. I'll keep the super chat thing open, but I'm gonna stop the membership thing because I don't do nothing for it, and I feel like I'm, kind of, yeah. I don't think.
You know, I had checked my subs in a long time. How many loyal subjects I had? I just happened to look yesterday. I have 653 loyal subjects who will be saved when we take over.
There you go. Oh, I'm telling you. I hate the fact that I have the knowledge that I have after doing the research that I did. This is all, I blame LW and Fools. Whole heart. It's all their fault. I'm not even going to blame KJ and Baker. It's all Fools and LW's fault for picking this subject. Because I can't unknow it. I can't unsee the shit that's in my brain now. And it gives me the creeps. Oh. This one dude, he got all the way up to, oh yeah, I can't talk about it. I gotta wait for tonight. Oh my God. It's crazy. Yes, Rick, exactly, Mishka. Rick always says, distance is your friend. Exactly. And yet she had her back turned to them. Right in front of them. Jesus.
Sucker.
I'll bet that she reports a little bit different after this. Because those things, I seen what they do to the skin, man. They rip some stuff open. It becomes a flesh wound.
Becomes a big old blue mark for sure.
Oh no, it was everybody I've seen. It actually was ripping their skin open. Like there's a, it ain't just clearing up after the bruise is gone. There's like skin that has to be dealt with, and you got to have a bandage over it after. I mean, it like skin burns it right off. From at least all the ones I've seen. Maybe they've upped the air in them or something. I don't know, but that would make me I would take attention. Let me tell you, I'd be paying attention.
First off, my fat ass ain't ever gonna be near none of that shit.
Nope, mine either.
I don't go to, I told my buddy, I said, I'll see you in a few days. He goes, what do you mean? I said, well, I don't know what's going to go down there. And I'm liable to get all stupid if I go down there and they trying that shit in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
I will get me one of them Mexican flags if it's flying. You know me, I don't give a
yeah,
what are they going to do to me? I'm 65. I don't care.
I was just listening to some stream, and they were talking about old people and how old people just don't give a shit, man. They just, you go into an old folks home. I think it was conservative twins that we're talking about. Go into an old folks home. They don't give shit, man. I tell you exactly how it is. That's the thing about old people. They don't care. They just don't care. They'll tell you.
I'm only semi-old, and I don't give a flyer.
Mm-hmm. So it looks like Denver is.
I look forward to confrontation. You want some? Come get you some. F around and find out. I don't know, man. But I don't wish nobody no harm.
Nope.
On either side.
No, you might get some learning lessons, and I might not feel sorry for you, but I don't wish no harm to anybody. Now, that's not saying I might not laugh if you get harmed, depending on how bad. I mean, as long as you're not hurt.
Took the words out of my mouth. I said, yeah, but I'm going to laugh.
That's right. I am going to laugh. As long as you're not hurt. You know what I mean? Like, Oh, it's okay. You get a little pain. No, yeah, all right.
Damn it. Now we gotta help them, damn it.
What's that say? What does Rick want the military and police to do when the illegal people are writing and destroying our stuff? That's not protesting, and that's not us. Right, exactly. That's what I don't understand. I mean, if he watched any of the riots and didn't just pick out, like, constantly look for what they're doing wrong, but actually seen what the people were doing to the cops that are just standing there, that's bullshit. I mean, what? How else is this shit gonna get stopped? We have to get rid of the illegals, and the only way to do that is to use ICE and get rid of them. And then the people start coming and protesting and looting store. I mean, Christ, they looted all the stores in LA. That street they were on, they took care of all of them. Not one of them had anything left in them.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not just the cops they're fucking abusing. Look what they're doing to them people who trying to just make a living there. They're riding all over their stores, they're breaking glass, going in and stealing stuff.
Oh.
I seen that one poor guy at that convenience store. He just sat up there on his counter, and just people were just coming in and taking cases of beer and all kinds of shit. He said, "What am I going to do?"
One that I wished I could find some clown music, because I wanted Fools to play the one where they're all running into this building, out of this building, and the cops come running up, and it literally looks like the Three Stooges or something. I'm just watching the cops. Like, you remember back in the day when they'd use the batons, and they would have the little Charlie Chaplin mustache, and that's exactly what it looked like. I'm not kidding you. And I'm pretty sure if you like up the speed of it just a little bit, it would so look the same way. And then with that clown music, oh my God, I know it would be hilarious. It was really funny. Those cops, they really didn't. It took like 3 cops to get one dude down every time.
I don't know. Well, they should have the Marines out there today.
Well, I'll tell you what, the minute the Marines came out the other day, they kind of all chilled out. I mean, they had been causing all kinds of shit, and as soon as the Marines showed up, they all just kind of went, okay, we're just going to walk down the road here and mind our P's and Q's. Because I think they were concerned that the Marines would just go ahead and, take aim. I want to find the one where the cops show up. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Okay. I'm saving this one. Actually, I'm sending it to Bulls. I don't want to ruin it. I want him to fix it. If he doesn't want to show it on his channel, I'll show it on mine. But or he can send me the clown music and I can do it. Anyways, I suppose this has been about a crazy stream, but I wasn't even going to do a stream. I was going to actually say, nah, fuck it. But I decided I would at least pull one together and say hey to everybody. Mostly because I'm going to end up, I know this stream tonight's probably going to be pretty long and extensive, so I figured best get all my stuff done and clear my brain for the evening. Hey, Curator.
All right.
What's up?
Well, it was cool hanging out.
Yeah, thanks for coming up, Mr. Duggar.
I'll slide off here and you can let one of your
snob
audio guys, y'all can
I doubt they'll
understand
come
them.
you have a.
What up?
Oh. Yep, he's been here 16 months. Smash that thumbs and yes, and join tonight. Oh, I wanted to before I get to. I want to post that our stream for tonight because it is going to be a good one. Y'all don't want to miss it. I'm right here.
Well, may the force be with you, love.
May the force be with you. Thank you, Mr. Duggar, and you have a wonderful Friday.
All right.
I will see you in the.
I ain't funny LW. I think it's funnier than hell.
What's that?
I ain't nobody soft here, you little twerp.
You little fucker.
You little twerp fucker. I love him. He's such good people, man.
He's a good boy, but don't tell him that because then he thinks he really is a good boy. And
he is good people. I don't give
no,
a
but
shit.
don't you tell him, and then it's just all fucked up.
I ain't got to tell him. He knows he's good people. He'll call him an asshole though.
He told me to shut up.
Hey, respect the elders, LW.
Reverb. Wait. Reverb. You'll not be known for this forever, Mr. Duggar. It was the best. It was the best. It was the freaking best. I loved it. Okay, did that post in blue? Okay, good. Oh, Mr. Duggar left. Love you, Mr. Duggar. Okay, where are we here? All right, I was saying hey to some people, and then I got sidetracked. Mountain Goddess. How are you, darling? And Mr. Andy, what's up? And Curator, how are you? No, he needs to just hook up his shit again so that then he could be a audio snob with the rest of us. Oh, I grew up in Hudson County, New Jersey, right outside of Newark, where the ICE thing happened. It's all minorities making them right? Right, Shelley? It's just crazy. My head can't get. Traveling Fools. Is there a way to get in touch with Traveling Fools? Yes, just a minute. I will give you his email. Or Fools, drop your email for Curator, please. Or LW, so I don't have to go find it and round it up. I can't remember. Is it travelingfools2020 at Gmail? I think it's travelingfools2020 at Gmail, but I can't remember. I am perky today. She gonna crash in about 20 minutes. 20 minutes, right? Dude, I keep going to bed early. Like last night, it was 10 o'clock. I barely made it to 10 o'clock. I was wanting to go to sleep at like 9:45, and I pushed myself. I don't know what the deal is. I'm trying to get more exercise, so maybe I'm just like wearing myself out. Of course, yesterday I had the young 3-year-old, and let me tell you what, he can run amok. You're a couple hours away from LA. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not all that far away from Portland. And the thing about it is they're doing it. They're going to be rioting tomorrow everywhere. And I mean everywhere, not just cities. You fell asleep around 4 this morning. Oh, Andy, I would just feel so hungover when I woke up. I cannot do that. I've done that like a couple times, and Fools and LW are always the culprit. And I just feel like shit when I wake up the next day. It's like, oh my God. Like then I wished I would have drank. Are we not going to leave Fool's email? Do I have to go get it? LW? You kind of had one job. I know you didn't do shit. You didn't drop his email either. Damn it. Man. I gotta do it all myself. You want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. I got it. Yep. Where's your email? I'm not a robot. No. Where's the other one? We don't want contests. What's the other email, fools? You've only got the contest one in there. Is it just travelingfools2020@gmail.com? I think that's what it is. Well, don't drop the contest one. He just wants to get a hold of fools. Curator does. See? But is it travelingfools2020@gmail.com? I think that's what it is. You'll take it. Just fucking do it. And you ain't seen shit. It's like the secret society. Once you see it, you'd run. It's 2020@gmail.com. I don't think it's 2020@gmail.com. Is it travelingfools2020@gmail.com? I think that's what it is. Curator. LW was busy trying to, I don't know, find lip service or something. Yeah, I think it's this. Here. Just make sure you don't put nothing in there crazy until you know for sure you got fools on the line. Okay? Gmail. Okay. Okay, I think that's Traveling Fools' email. Try it and see what you get. Here, you know what? I know how. Yep, travelingfools2020@gmail.com. That's what it is. It's okay. I got it handled, LW. You're welcome, curator. Yes. Will you send him some of those? So can you send him to LW too so he'll answer the question? Or do as he's told per lip service. If you could put some lips on that gnome, Andy, that'd be good. This is so bad. It's supposed to be coffee time. We're not supposed to be talking like this at coffee club. And now I'm out of coffee. I took one cup of coffee and I literally sipped on it for an hour and 34 minutes. That's pretty damn good. So do y'all want to wait and let me go grab coffee and pee? Or do I just call it good and end it? I have 12 here. Gosh, what do? I gotta pee, so we better make up our mind. I've drank one cup. Well, I actually had it. This is probably my third cup of coffee, but they're little cups. I don't use the one that holds a half a pot of coffee like Marvin does, because then my coffee gets cold. Okay, I'm going to pee. Somebody talk or say something. Here, let me find something. If I don't pee my pants first. Let's find those funny shorts with those. What was that guy's name? Oh my God, he was so funny. Nope, I can't. I gotta pee too bad. What was that guy's name? Ooh. Oh, there he is. Okay. Hold, please. It's called Big True. This guy's funnier than I'll get out. All right, let's find. Okay, wait. Okay, this will be good. Okay. Okay, here we go. Well, okay.
Yo, what's good, Squatch Nation? Today we're trying a new strain called Cosmo Alien Fluffy Puff. Look at this. These t-shirts are for sale now, fuckheads.
Whoa, man, these woods are like breathing. Is that a squirrel riding a rainbow?
Yo, what's good, Squatch Nation? Today we're trying a new strain called Cosmo Alien Fluffy Puff. Look at this. These t-shirts are for sale now, fuckheads.
Whoa, man, these woods are like breathing. Is that a squirrel riding a rainbow?
Yo, what's good, Squatch Nation? Today we're trying a new strain called Cosmo Alien Fluffy Puff. Look at this. These t-shirts are for sale now, fuckheads.
Whoa, man, these woods are like breathing. Is that a squirrel riding a rainbow?
Yo, what's good, Squatch Nation? Today we're trying a new strain called Cosmo Alien Fluffy Puff. Look at this. These t-shirts are for sale now, fuckheads.
Whoa, man, these woods are like breathing. Is that a squirrel riding a rainbow?
Yo, what's good, Squatch Nation? Today we're trying a new strain called Cosmo Alien Fluffy Puff. Look at this. These t-shirts are for sale now, fuckheads.
Whoa, man, these woods are like breathing. Is that a squirrel riding a rainbow?
Yo, what's good, Squatch Nation? Today we're trying a new strain called Cosmo Alien Fluffy Puff. Look at this. These t-shirts are for sale now, fuckheads.
Whoa, man, these woods are like breathing. Is that a squirrel riding a rainbow?
Yo, what's good, Squatch Nation? Today we're trying a new strain called Cosmo Alien Fluffy Puff. Look at this. These t-shirts are for sale now, fuckheads.
Whoa, man, these woods are like breathing. Is that a squirrel riding a rainbow?
Yo, what's good, Squatch Nation? Today we're trying a new strain called Cosmo Alien Fluffy Puff. Look at this. These t-shirts are for sale now, fuckheads.
Whoa, man, these woods are like...
Yo, shout out to everyone who copped some merch, donated to the cause. Appreciate y'all.
What's up, Squatch Nation? What is up, my Squatch Nation? It's your boy.
Previously, on Squatch Mode with Big...
Yo, Squatch Squad, check out what I found in these woods. A bag...
Okay. I think they're funny. But it kept you busy for 2 seconds. I mean, 5 people left, but that's okay. We don't care. Fuck it. Okay. Hey, I had to make more coffee because I was out. I was able to make me a half a cup. $30 ounces of coffee. Well, mine aren't. Mine's little. I have little cups. You only had 1 cup, but it's 30 ounces. Exactly. Holy shit. Marvin uses those great big coffee cups, and 2 cups and he's drained my whole pot. It's like, back off. Not really. I let him. I don't care. All right, we can end that. I think we're done with all that. Oh, I know what I was going to bring up to you guys. So now I can tell you guys he's not on here. I should make him wait. Okay. Now I'm sidetracked. Damn it. Just a minute. I got to figure out where I was. Okay. Oilers really should be here to do this, but I'm going to be nice and post this. So anybody that would like to can go to his page and follow his Facebook page. Where am I at? Present screen. There he is. Okay. We got to do something about, I need to tell him he needs to put up something here for his background pic, because that white space looks stupid. But anyways, here's his Facebook page. Y'all go follow him, encourage him, keep him going. This is what we all should be doing, is getting out and taking back over our country. And, you know, I got to hand it to him. He's out there doing it, as we all should be. So you go, Mr. Jordan Shade, a.k.a. O, a.k.a. Oilers, a.k.a. Slippery. Is that what you call him, Andy? Slippery, I think. Yeah, the shady bastard. Yes, vote for the shady bastard for city council. That's perfect, Andy. He's a good boy. Yeah, we need to encourage him to keep doing this. I think it's awesome. He's getting out there. I don't know many people that put themselves out there like that. So you go. You go, Oilers. Man, I don't think there was a whole lot of anything else. Enjoy the riots this weekend. Like I said, stay inside. Don't go find that shit. I mean, you're really asking for it. This is a time that everybody should take Rick's advice and stay away from it. If there's cops around, you stay away from it. And we're big crowds like that. Stay away from that shit. You're just asking to get hurt or in trouble or whatever. Just no. It's not doing anything but destroying the towns, the cities, the whatever it is that they put their hands on. You good. You canceled your travel this weekend. Yeah, that was probably a really safe bet. I don't blame you. I would not. Nope. Marvin, he's going to go to work. I really don't want him to. I mean, working at the airport, and who knows what kind of shit they're going to pull off there. So it definitely makes me a little leery. My oldest son should be on his way home tonight, so hopefully because he's clear up past Seattle, and he needs to be home. I don't like him being that far out of town, especially when all this shit's going on. You haven't been to the States in 2 years, and you live 15 minutes from the border. Wow, Andy. Do you have to go through do you have to go through the border? Oh, 20 years. Holy shit. So do you have to go through customs and all that shit when you cross over? Is it hard to do that where you're at? Like, I mean, oh, good job. He made sure when he canceled his flights, his car, and his hotel that they knew he wasn't coming back because of how the city is handling the political right. Fucking hey, I think that's. I think we all need to start voicing that way more. But I'm not necessarily saying run right out to the streets and do that shit because that's where the bad shit goes down. It's not the American side. It's getting back into Canada. Border Patrol are assholes and not worth the bother. Oh, really? Yeah, that's why I ain't leaving my country for love or money. Nope. Nope. I have no desire. There are some gorgeous parts of Canada that I would love to see still, but not right now. Probably not ever. Anyways, we should probably shut this shit show down. They charge like 75% tariffs on everything you buy in the States and bring across. Oh, them sons of bitches. Fuck Canada. That's just ridiculous. And you're from there. They're literally charging you. Oh yeah, the Indians are mad as hell because Trump breaks the historic Columbia River deal between U.S. government tribes and the Northwest states. I love it. So no more the Indians wasting our money. Sorry for your luck. You done doing it. Okay. I suppose I best get my butt off here because it's almost 2 hours and we've done, we stirred enough shit for the day, right? It was the small crowd I like. Small, little. But anyways, I hope you all have a rest of your fabulous Friday. Make sure you show up tonight. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be really, really good. I mean, I really do think it's going to be good. Each one of us have our own little parts that we've basically researched. So yeah, I think it's going to be really, really good. And y'all should come and hang out. And at the end of the show, we will have a call in. And we're hoping that we get a bunch that actually have information on it, not necessarily just your opinion, but more, like if you knew people that was in Freemasons and what they went through and that sort of stuff. That will be really great if we can get a bunch of people calling in on that. I would love it. So here is the show. This is mine. Y'all make sure though, when you do, to go to everybody's channel, to LW's and Fools as well. I don't think KJ or Baker is putting it on their channels, but make sure you go to everybody's channel and we'll have those channels in the live so that you guys can go and like and sub up. And LW really needs watch hours. So if you go to his channel and watch, I definitely will not be offended in any way, shape, or form. In fact, I'd just seen you do that so we can get his watch hours up. We're we're selling his ass, and it's really cheap. So go buy you some. Anyways. And yes, Baker don't have a channel. Well, he does, but he doesn't do nothing with it. Well, we'll see. You never know what we might encourage him to do or peer pressure him into. And KJ does, but hers is on another level. It's a music, and I'm not sure she wants to mix it all. But, and let me tell you, if you've never heard KJ's voice, oh my gosh, she got a gorgeous voice, and she can sing like nobody's business. So make sure you're here tonight, 7:30 Pacific Standard Time, real time, or you can go for the fake time at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. It's okay. It'll still get you there at the same time. But it's just there's a real time and a fake time. Real time is Pacific Standard Time. Fake time is Eastern Time, just so y'all know.
Right, 7:30 Pacific Standard Real Time. Or 10:30 Eastern Fake Time.
I did it just for fools. Oh, and LW, because he likes it too. Why are you making that face, Baker? All right, y'all. Have a great Friday. I'll see you in just a few hours. Thanks for coming. Without you, I would not be here. Love y'all.
News bulletin. Step right up, got tickets on sale. In today's episode, trains coming off the rails. Watch it all burn from the screen on your phone. But don't you worry about it, you're safe at home. Every talking head will tell you everything's fine. It's the blind leading the blind. Yeah, it's a circus out here, we're wobbling on a wire. There's a lady with a beard, clowns juggling fire. Elephants and donkeys got us jumping through hoops. Y'all wish that I was lying, but you know that it's the truth. Get your popcorn ready and pour you something strong. If the world's still spinning, the shit show goes on. Well, the world's strongest man just dropped the ball, and the tent's caving in from the weight of it all. Yeah, the lion's at the cage, puppets in a rage, and the ringleader's on parade. It's a circus out here, we're wobbling on a wire. There's a lady with a beard, clowns juggling fire. Elephants and donkeys got us jumping through hoops. Y'all wish that I was lying, but you know that it's the truth. Get your popcorn ready and pour you something strong. If the world's still spinning, the shit show goes on.
Come on! Witness the greatest show on earth! Ignore the flames!
It's a circus out here, we're wobbling on a wire. There's a lady with a beard, clowns juggling fire. Elephants and donkeys got us jumping through hoops. Y'all wish that I was lying, but you know that it's the truth. Get your popcorn